Welcome CDL fans to segment 3. And Collision Kitten right underneath y'all right now. I don't know if you can see him though, but anyways, we're about to get this thing underway, this final segment of the night. We've got the Gowanda Outlaws on the road to take on the Atlanta Avengers here. So Gowanda, coming off that first loss of the season, we'll see how they react. They lead the way with Reptile, followed by Hammer. Black Spinebuster at the captain spot, and it's Demon 4 at the 5-point gainer position. Now, this is the same lineup that they've been using all year, so keeping their faith in that. But to the home side, the Atlanta Avengers, a struggling team. They lead the way today with Red Drager. Following him out there, it's going to be Monkey Ball to the captain spot. It's Solar Reflex, and at 5-point gainer, it's going to be Mika for the Atlanta Avengers. So both teams ready to go as we smash off the third and final segment of the day. Both cars staying up there. They go at it again. This time we have a good flip. Red Drager down. Reptile gives the Outlaws the 5-0 lead. Says now going to bring out Monkey Ball to the home side. He gets taken down quick, and just like that, the flip comes quicker than a pancake at a Waffle House. And we got a 10-0 lead in favor of the Outlaws. That brings out Solar Reflex now. And Solar Reflex almost went down, but almost got the flip as well. A tie will not work. He needs to get a straight-up flip on Reptile in order to keep his team in this game. As they trail 10-0, the Outlaws looking for an easy win here. Not going to happen. A good flip for Solar Reflex makes it 10-5. No donuts for you, says Solar Reflex, as he looks to get his team back into this game. They trail 10-5. That brings out Hammer, and Hammer almost had the flip there. Solar Reflex staying up. And this time, Solar Reflex with a good flip. On his side, Hammer was. He almost went out of play there, but he stayed in play, and he was down 10-10 the score. Atlanta fighting back. That now brings out Black Spinebuster, and he goes down quick. 15-10, the Atlanta Avengers now in the lead, looking for what would be a huge upset. Will Gowanda take a second straight loss in a row? Demon 4 trying to force overtime. Solar Reflex going for the win. No, we play it like it's flat. Both cars still up, still in this thing. The match continues. Two good defensive cars out there. At least on paper, that's how they're designed to be. They're designed to be good defensively, and Demon 4 is a good flip on Solar Reflex. And folks, we are going to see overtime. All tied at 15, and that's going to be up to 80 now at the end of the day for both St. Jude's and for the Animal Cancer Foundation. So, taking cancer to overtime, another overtime game. Tied at 15, Mika out there for the Atlanta Avengers. Demon 4 out there for the Gowanda Outlaws. And both cars stay up on their first go. I got kind of stretched there to get Demon 4. And this time, Demon 4 has a good flip. Mika is down, and the Outlaws hang on. 20-15 the final in OT. And that one was closer than any Outlaws fan would like to have. Is a struggling Atlanta team push the Outlaws to the brink. And the Outlaws, who were 5-1 coming into this game day, now 6-1, but not the easiest 6-win to get. Is you know what happened here? Is Renji the Collision Kitten wanted to get involved, of course. But Atlanta at home putting up that good fight. Coming up next, the Detroit Devils on the road against Matt Geiser's other team, the Phoenix Firebirds. Firebirds at 3-3, they want to get above that 500 mark, and the Detroit Devils pretty much almost in a similar situation. I think they're 4-2 or something like that, or 3-2-0-1, they're somewhere in there. But the Devils looking to keep their momentum going after a slow start. They've been pretty good as of late. So, Devils and Firebirds coming up next. Stay tuned. And just like that, folks, we are back. Matt Geiser is two teams leading off in the first two games, hosting both games, as the Phoenix Firebirds getting set to take on the Detroit Devils. The Detroit Devils will lead the way today with Pioneer. Following him out there is going to be the rookie B-Dub. At the captain spot, it's Spec Titan at 5-point gainer for the Devils, one of the cars that used to play on Matt Geiser's team, Black Marinello. I think he used to play for both Phoenix and Atlanta in his tenure with Matt Geiser as his team owner, right, or car owner or whatever. to the home side. Green Arrow, he's been under Matt Geiser's wing for a long time. He leads the way for the Phoenix Firebirds today, followed by Kit Custom at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's going to be Power Pistons in that 5-point gainer. It's stock 34. So the Firebirds and the Devils are ready, and so is Renji the Collision Kitten looking on here. So Green Arrow and Pioneer leading us off, and out of play goes Pioneer. So, still a scoreless game. Have to go at it again. This time, Pioneer staying up. They go at it this time. Green Arrow has a good flip. 5-0 Phoenix in the lead. So they are trying to get above the 500 mark. They got that 5-0 start here. V-Dub, the rookie, now out there, switching sides. And this time, we do have a good flip. This Green Arrow goes down. It'll even things up at 5 apiece. Off the clip shots, that now brings out Kit Custom. Kit Custom and V-Dub now going at it. V-Dub able to stay up as this Kit Custom. And now both cars are going to be down here. So the score now tied at 10 between the Firebirds and the Devils. Spectite out there for the Devils. Power Pistons out there for the Firebirds. Here we go. And both cars able to stay up here. Big collision right there, and these two continue to battle it out. And close to an interference. Renji is a non-playable thing, and yeah, that's pretty much an interference there as well. Can't make contact with the cat. I mean, Spectite was up anyways and almost went down that time. And this time, out of play goes Power Pistons. And Renji, trying to keep Spectite in line, says, hey, don't go over there. I don't like it when you do that. Tied at 10. Could be tied at 15, so I almost held up the 3 fingers. Another out of play. Still 10-10. Power Pistons and Spectite still going at it. The battle continuing here, and Spectite's going to be down. Firebirds take the lead now. 15-10 the score, and they look to put it away. Black Marinello trying to force overtime for the Devils here. So battles with Power Pistons. Power Pistons a lighter car, but maybe more defensive in his style. And that could give Black Marinello an edge, as he is a smash mouth style car. Known for getting defensive cars off balance. And that time we had a good flip before there was any interference made on Renji's part. So the flip is going to stand. 15-10 is the final. The Phoenix Firebirds get the win over the Detroit Devils. So had he hit Renji and then Renji came to him, or something like that, if he hit Renji first before that happened, then it would have been something different. But Renji making contact afterwards, it can be a little challenging that way. But when I can see the call, I can see it. And the Firebirds have the victory there. So that does it for half of this final segment. Coming up next is a big game for both teams involved. The third and fourth, well, coming into this game day, they were 3rd and 4th place in the Eastern Conference. And that, of course, we'd be talking about the New York Empire on the road to take on the Tampa Bay Gators. Huge game for both sides. And a team that Brandon has had struggles with, the New York Empire, that league-operated team that has kind of been a thorn in Tampa Bay's side a little bit here and there over the past 2 seasons or so. So that being said, we're going to see what happens, as they're going to be up next, so stay tuned, folks. Welcome back, CDL fans. Time for our next match on tap. Only 2 left to go today, and this one a big one for both teams involved. 3rd and 4th place in the Eastern Conference, going head-to-head. The New York Empire on the road to do battle with Brandon Kuma's Tampa Bay Gators. Let's get a look at the lineups. 15 Turbo leads the way for the Empire today, followed by Black Bullet 2. At the captain spot, it's going to be Rising Heat, and that 5-point gainer is Challenge to the home side. Brandon's squad leading the way with Ratify today, followed by Purple Fire at the middleman spot. 47 Ronin has the captain's position for the Gators, and that 5-point gainer is Battle. So 2 teams intertwined a couple of times. New York got the better of them. Remember that one preseason that New York won the entire preseason tournament. They're looking for similar results, and look at this 15 Turbo getting a quick flip on Ratify. And that will set the tone in any game. Wow, that was just really quick to get a flip on a guy like Ratified that fast. 5-0. The Empire on top as that now brings out Purple Fire. And quickly in return, Tempo. Are you ready for a game here? Oh my goodness, 5-5. That now brings out Black Bullet 2, the franchise, for the Empire, and he has a quick flip. So 3 collisions, 3 flips, 10-5, Empire have the lead. That now brings out 47 Ronin for the Gators. And almost a flip right there. Car staying up, and now this time Black Bullet 2 with the flip, and the game is over. 15-5, the final, the New York Empire getting the win over the Tampa Bay Gators. And if there's any team, I keep on kind of saying it, almost like if there's any team that really gets under the Gators' skin, it's the New York Empire, and they've done so yet again masterfully. So 15-5. The Gators kind of struggling this year as they now fall to 4-3, and the New York Empire right in there in this hunt. I think they just passed them up in the stands. They might be number 3 now. Hit to see at the top of that Northeast Division. With Gowanda getting the win, I think Gowanda's staying on top actually over New York, but they might be moving in the second in that division. So anyways, 15-5. Empire getting the win over the Gators. And the Philadelphia Demons, they have a chance here today to really kind of extend their lead in the Atlantic. They are hosting the Buffalo Warriors, a team that used to be their divisional rival. So it should be an interesting main event. It's coming up next. Well, CDL fans, game day kind of ran a little late. We had to turn the light on here at CDL Studios. But then again, there are some storm clouds kind of moving in. That might be affecting the mood here. We've got the Buffalo Warriors on the road to take on the Philadelphia Demons. 2 teams fighting for playoff position in the Eastern Conference. I think Buffalo's on the outside looking in right now, so huge game for them. And the Philadelphia Demons with a chance to extend their lead over the Atlantic Division and try to keep up with the Gowanda Outlaws at the top of the Eastern Conference. Matter of fact, with Seattle taking a loss, it'd be a tie for the lead in the league with Mexico City and Gowanda. So let's get a look at the lineups. Big match for both teams. Yellow Custom leads the way for the Buffalo Warriors, followed by What at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, it's Tyrell in that 5-point gainer. It's going to be Toy Soldier. The league-operated Buffalo Warriors now. Used to be owned by Gregory Fox back in the day, but needless to say, not anymore. So, anybody looking to own a CDL team? To the home side, Shane Geyser's Philadelphia Demons. Leading the way for them is going to be High Tech, followed by Hammer Jr. at the middleman spot. To the captain spot, Silver Molina, and at 5-point gainer, it's going to be Red Spectite. So the Demons are ready. The Warriors are ready. And I'm about ready here, so here we go. So Yellow Custom and High Tech starting us off. Buffalo and Philadelphia, 2 teams that don't like each other very much as they are able to stay alive yet again, and this time High Tech with a flip. 5-0 the score. Philadelphia in the lead. So that now brings up what for Buffalo, make it 10-0 just like that. And Philly dominant here today, but now Tyrell, one of the best offensive cars in the league, going to have his chance. Let him move. High Tech able to stay up. Both cars are down. Game over. 15-5. It is the final. The Philadelphia Demons proven supreme over the Buffalo Warriors here today. A dominant victory, and they really stretched the lead out now in that Atlantic Division. So Shane Geyser definitely was something to be proud of there. His Philadelphia Demons look damn good. And they get that victory right there, 15-5 the score over Buffalo. Puts Buffalo in a tough spot. And actually, with Toronto getting a win over Miami, I think Toronto might have themselves in a playoff spot now, if I'm not mistaken. The interesting thing is going to be the standings. It always is. And when you don't have them in front of you, you see them later, and you see how it all adds up. It's one of the entertaining things from the league owner perspective. But that being said, folks, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully you enjoyed today's game day. Renji the Collision Kitten, I'm praying he doesn't knock that camera down. He's just ready to go, man. He's sitting underneath the camera right now. I'm thinking about the main event for the next game day. I'm thinking it's probably maybe either going to be New York and Gowanda. Can't be Philly and Tampa Bay. We just have Philly in the main event here. But stay tuned for the update on that. You can follow us at Car Demolition League on Facebook. Go on ahead, join the group. Ask to join it. I'll allow you to join it.
More than likely, I think. So yeah, go on ahead, join that group, and we'll get you in. You can watch the game days that took place between May 31st and June 6th. Had a move going on, going to a whole new house where we're doing these games, and that being said, the living situation changed, and the recording methods had to change as well for a little bit, but ever so grateful for you joining us. Thank you for watching. Until next time, much love. As always, take care of yourself, be yourself, and peace.